Hey, what's happening? Tim with Nomad Trading. Guys, I thought I'd go live real quick pre-market. Picked a bad morning to do that on because it's actually kind of a boring morning so far, but I thought you guys might want to see before market open what's moving. It's 7:05 here, Central Time, so about an hour and a half, an hour and 25 minutes until the market open. As of now, the overall market, as you can see, is gapping down. So that's probably a lot of the reason why there's not a whole lot going on. Nothing too exciting happening. The market's gapping down and selling off. So that might kill a little bit of the momentum plays today. Um, the only one that I really see today so far that is popping up on my scanners, especially on my low float scanner, the one that I'm usually really looking at to find what I'm going to trade that day, is APOP, APOP. Biotech sees positive data for bone marrow transplant. So it's got news about positive data for their bone marrow transplant. So that's why it's moving. And it was trading the day before down here at 240 or so, and it is now more than doubled. It's up 121% as of right now, so gapping up big, kind of in a pullback. I will go to today, a little more zoomed in. So this is this morning pre-market, what we're looking at right here, as it gapped up, and it's continued. It's had some nice pullbacks and kept going. Kind of topped out here. So what the area that we're first going to be watching is right in that, let's call it 580 range. So that's what we're looking at. The first range we want to watch is around 580. It's coming back down. This is where VWAP doesn't work with pre-market, but you can kind of usually see a little hint of where it would be or an idea of where it would be. So around $5, we'll watch that. Hopefully from here it'll show some strength and kind of head back up. I don't want to see it come down and break 5 and keep going lower. That would not be ideal. Right now it's kind of formed some support around this 517 area, kind of where it's at right now. It's kind of a little bit of support, so we'll see. Hopefully that can hold. If we look on the daily chart, we're going to see that it's had several big days where it went up and faded back, went up, faded back, went up, faded back. So it doesn't tend to hold its gains. That might affect it, especially in the afternoon if it ends up running today. People, whenever they see that, they end up selling a lot of the time, going towards close because they don't think it'll hold its gains. From the chart here, it looks like this is the case with this stock. However, it has had some crazy big days, several of them, just in a span of the last 100 days. We've had at least 3 good spiking days. So no surprise that that's happening today. Areas to watch as far as price targets or where it might get up to. Obviously, the high of day, like we talked about on the 1-minute chart, is going to be around that 580 range. You can see that right there. We're going to watch that area. Then we're going to watch where this candle opened, which is around 630, and the high of day on that, which is just under $7. So those are areas we're going to be watching if it can show strength and if it can continue to look like it's going to keep going. If it does, then those are areas we're looking to take profit or sell, before it gets to that point. So that way we're not caught when it breaks back down. Areas of support, looks like possibly it could come down to here around 465. Maybe down here in this 380 or just under $4. And then obviously the whole dollar and $half areas, we're always watching those. So like $5, $5.50. Going down would be $4.50, etc. Another one that's popping up right now as I speak is RTTR. That one's got not too bad of a pattern going on. It's kind of trying to form a long-term cup and handle type of situation, perhaps. So curling up on that one. If it can stay strong, we might watch this 61 area and 64 area, and ultimately maybe 74 cents. I probably won't trade that. I try not to trade things that are under $1, but you can. I might if I get bored. We'll see. But anyway, looks like it kind of popped up, pulled back a little bit. Now we'll see what it does here. It's dropping. That's not a good sign. Anyway, not really that exciting of a pattern there, but you never know. If it shows strength and breaks back up through there, could be a decent scalp, breaking pre-market highs. Yeah, kind of a boring morning. I think, in my opinion, the overall market is pretty much dragging everything down. Maybe something else will pop up between now and an hour and 19 minutes from now when market opens. We could have something develop. That'd be cool. But as of now, we're looking at APOP. That's pretty much the only one I'm really considering at this point. It's got the volumes there, over 3 million shares. It's got good positive news. The float is relatively small. It's up 119%. So, and it didn't come shooting right back down after it got up there. So all these things are good. That's what we want to see in a stock that we're looking to buy a breakout on. Now it just needs to find its way back up here. Could dip by it, somewhere down around $5, and then hope that the $5 area holds, and then into open maybe it will spike up. That's another option. It's an idea. You might consider that. Just set your stops tight. What goes up can always come down just as fast. So anyway, got the news, got the volume, got everything we need other than a good setup. So as of right now, it's kind of like I said, it's got that support right in that range there. So we'll watch that 517 area, and we'll watch around $5 would be the next one we're kind of watching. If it holds those things and goes into open, it could be interesting when volume really comes in at open. Might get a nice spike back up. Sometimes it's good when the stock pulls back a bit pre-market, and then into the open. Sometimes that's when you get a nice spike back up. So something to watch. That's about all I'm seeing as of now. If something major pops up, maybe I'll jump back on here and do another quick live video. But anyway, for anybody who's looking for the stock to trade today or wants some help kind of finding stuff pre-market, that's the only thing I'm really seeing. There's a lot of hype going on with Cody. Can't remember if I pulled that up or not. No. But it's not exciting to me looking at the chart. KOTY, it's got news. That one's got some volume and it's popping off on stock twits, and a couple scanners are showing that as one of the top gainers because it's gapped up pretty big. But to me, nothing really that exciting on the chart. Oh, excuse me. Apparently I'm tired. Go to the daily. Nothing too exciting. If it can, on the daily chart, if it can break out, it could do it for a swing maybe. Be a possibility. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's all that exciting myself as of yet. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's another one that people are watching. Or TTR, still not doing anything exciting. APOP still holding that same level of support. So there you go, guys. Check it out. Check APOP out. That's the stock to watch as of now. Keep checking your scanners and see if anything pops up. If you like what you see, subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. Helps the YouTube algorithm. Still trying to eventually reach my goal of 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours so I can make my first YouTube dollar. That'd be awesome. Still pretty excited and proud that we're over 250 subscribers now, and well over 1,000 hours watched. So over a quarter of the way to my goal already in a little over a month. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. Yeah, that's about all I got. Good luck trading today. Hopefully y'all make a bunch of money, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.